Hello, namaste. It's lovely to connect with you today. My name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Saturday and Sunday. That's Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st of October. Hello Kimberly, I trust that you're doing well. So I'm coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia. It is Saturday the 20th here right now at exactly 3:38 p.m. So welcome, extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website and my Temple of Balance Facebook page top fans. Welcome to you all. Thank you for your support. Hi Jeanette and Fiona and Lawrence. Lovely to see you all. So welcome. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'll be doing today is I'm going to be using my brand new deck for the first time. I'm using my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards today. And what I'm going to be doing is pulling one card for Saturday, one card for Sunday, and one card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates with you, what makes sense to you in your life, and let the rest go. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter. Just let it go. So, kind of feel like there was something else that I needed to say, but obviously not. It's gone. So I'm just going to get straight into it. So this is my first deck. My first new deck. You might have seen the unboxing of these on Thursday. The rest of the decks haven't followed yet, but they are in Hobart, so they're not far away. So this is the first time I've used this deck for guidance. I'm very keen to see what comes up. So basically I'm shuffling and I'm just holding the intention to find the best card for Saturday the 20th of October that's the most helpful for the majority of us at this time. So I just shuffle until I feel I need to stop, then split the deck into two and take the top card. What's it going to be? The Fire Dragon. This is card 23, the Fire Dragon. It says here that it's a powerful time of change. Now, I am still getting familiar with this deck, so just bear with me and I'll just kind of tune in and see what I'm feeling around this card. So this is one of the 5 dragons in the deck, and I see the dragons as like the highest vibrating cards in the deck. So this brings a heightened energy and sort of a level of mastery that many of us are moving into at this time, but especially on Saturday. There's a fiery energy to this because we've got the fire element. So that brings change, it brings transformation, it brings a surge of passion, a surge of energy. So I'm thinking this along the lines of the phoenix. And on Saturday, some of us may feel quite motivated, like we've got a fire light under our backside to get things done, to make progress in our lives or to push through something that's been a bit of a barrier. A lot of us have been going through breakthrough these last few days. So some of us may also feel the remnants or the energy of that really supporting us through into that breakthrough energy on Saturday. You okay?
Yeah, same box.
Are you going straight away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Looks good. All right. Corey will show you where the Glad wrap is. See ya. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's a bit like the phoenix and, I sort of get this rebirthing feeling here too. So let's be careful that we're not sort of pushing change away because we're scared of it. There's this feeling here with Saturday in thinking about softening our resistance to change in our life and welcome it in. That this change that's pending, the change that's looming, may not be as scary as we think. So change is in the air with this card on Saturday. Let's work with it as best as we can. But working with that fiery element might be really great for some of us. So I'll see just see how you go, if that resonates with your Saturday. Thanks. So now I'm looking for the best card for Sunday, the 21st of October. So Sunday the 21st, and we'll see what comes up here. I've got a deck, a big deck with these cards and my Speed of Light Oracle, which I want to combine and start using for these guidance, but not quite ready with those yet. Just really getting a feel for the new cards. So Sunday the 21st of October, and we'll go with this card right here. It's the Nautilus. Now the Nautilus came up when I unboxed this deck, so this is probably a card you've seen before. It's card 39. It's the Nautilus. It says break negative patterns. So Sunday there might be some negativity that's brought to our attention that requires basically a breaking of those patterns that we've gotten into, or the habits that we've gotten into in our life that are more on the negative side. So things may be revealed, or things may come to our attention on Sunday that may feel a little bit negative, or a little bit heavy, or uncomfortable, or dominating, controlling. Would all be energy that I'm sort of feeling here too. That might come to the surface so we can break the habits, just like breaking our outer shell and allowing our vulnerability, our vulnerable, sensitive self to recognize that, hey, this is a negative situation. It's not working for me. It doesn't support me. It doesn't honor me or the space I'm in or other people around me. So how can I break this negative habit that I've gotten into? Now, it might be a person around. It might be a negative person or a negative situation. But it's probably also comes back to our own personal negative patterns that we've gotten into. Maybe you've become a bit snappy, or a bit angry, or a bit intolerant lately. And that might be part of the negative pattern that's trying to get your attention, so you can break it. So recognize your negative patterns or the negativity in your life and avoid going back to it. So this is a great opportunity to see it perhaps a little bit more clearly. This little eye just really seems to be standing out again in this card. So we've got the opportunity to see things more clearly, even though we might be a bit confronted by them. So it's confronting to recognize that we might be holding ourselves in a negative pattern, just like the holding pattern that the planes get into if they can't land yet. There's sort of that feeling here with negativity. So it can be a bit of an eye-opener and quite confronting to see the truth that we might be holding something in more of a negative state or space than we realise. So let's break the pattern. Let's break the mould on Sunday. So that's Sunday's guidance. I trust it makes sense to you. What's my name for this live feed? My name? Well, my name's Leanne Peters, if that's what you mean, but it should be on with the feed. And no, I'm not doing personal requests for guidance today or in any of my videos, but welcome, because I'm assuming you'd only be asking that if you're new, because most people wouldn't already know that I don't do personal readings. But I do trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared that's guidance for everyone will make sense to you. So thank you. Okay, I'm now looking for the theme card. So the theme card will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Saturday and Sunday. So what do we need to know on a bigger picture level? So we had the fire dragon for Saturday, quite strong fiery energy, change energy, and quite an inward energy for Sunday. So really looking at the negativity and the patterns that we've gotten into. And this is our theme. It's the Fiddler Crab, card 46. It says, be on guard. Be on guard. So some of us are being encouraged to, I think we have to be a little bit careful to be super suspicious of everything and make things a little bit too or more dramatic than they perhaps need to be. So I want to say this lightly, but some of us may need to amp up our protection, our energetic protection over the weekend. Now, because we had the negative card, the negativity energy around for Sunday and the patterns and the things I was talking about with that, then this may also be reminding us to kind of stay on guard and stay aware of negativity that might be taking place or going on around us. So that also brings an external element to that negativity energy I was talking about, that there may be people around us or situations that we find ourselves in that feel heavy and negative, perhaps gossipy, or people complaining all the time, and you just don't want to have a bar of it. You might need to sort of get your shield up and say, look, no, I'm not going to get into that dramatic, gossipy, negative energy. I'm not in that space anymore. So we might find ourselves in those sorts of situations, or a situation over the weekend, to really, I see us like with this crab's claw, like a shield that we're putting up, just to say no. No, we will not fall down into that negative pattern or that gossiping sort of energy. Sometimes people call us up just to have a complaint about someone. That might not be something we can tolerate right now or at the moment or any time anymore, because a lot of us are changing and becoming more respectful of ourselves and recognizing that even though we might not be talking a lot, but we might be listening to a negativity or some drama that's taking place, and a lot of us just can't be in that space any longer. So, that's the back of the card. So that's the theme card, the Fiddler Crab. Be on guard. Just also we could say be aware. It's nothing to be paranoid about, but just let's be aware of what's going on and put our shield of protection up if we need to over the weekend. So that's that. Trust that makes sense for you for this weekend. So that's that. I've used my brand new, this is the only deck that is available right now, or not available because it's mine. These are my brand new Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. There's 55 cards in this deck, and they are open now for pre-orders. We're launching this deck on Thursday, the 25th of October. So if they speak to you, please have a look on my website, and you can learn more about them at templeofbalance.com.au. So I see Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Jamie asks, how do I amp up protection? Which is a really good question. And there's just a lot of different answers that can be given. But I'll just give you a couple of ideas that work for me that you may find work for you as well. So depending on what the situation is. Let's just scroll back up here for a second. Okay, so depending on what the situation is, something I like to do if I'm feeling particularly low and being particularly affected by negativity and I'm being really pulled into it, I'll wear a protective talisman, and that's just a talisman or a symbol or something that feels protective to me. So for some it might be a crystal with a talisman with a crystal on it, or a symbol. Mine is an Om symbol, and it's got an onyx crystal in it, and I don't wear it very often, but sometimes if I feel like I'm under attack or something, and I feel a bit kind of low energetically, I will grab that and I just hold that as my protection talisman. So I know I have the intention and the knowing and the trusting that talisman helps keep my energy field strong and clear and rebounds that negativity off it. So I recommend that for any empath, anyone who gets affected by drama or gossip or negativity. And there's a lot of us empaths that can be and go through that. So just anything that feels protective. You can slip a crystal into your pocket. Usually the black crystals tend to be more naturally protective, but you may have a crystal or a symbol or something that doesn't typically mean protection, but it feels like it protects you. For children, I've worked with their animals that help them feel strong and protected, like a lion or a bear or something. So there might be an animal symbol that you can visualize, or you might be able to work with a talisman or a little picture of or something, or visualize that animal coming in and protecting you. You can also imagine you have like I like to imagine an eggshell around my auric field, like a bubble of energy, but I like to think of it as a shell that keeps my space nice and positive and keeps all negativity out. You can also request, so you can hold like an affirmation of one that comes to mind is when I'm smudging my home, I will smudge with my sage smudge stick or my incense all around the rooms and the corners in my home, and on all the doors I seal the doors and request that only love and light enter here. So you can use like a statement or an affirmation to help keep yourself protected and safe. And if you feel like you're being affected by things, you might need to look at what can you do to purge and release that you've already taken on. So if your energy is already in a lower space, I'd be looking at releasing, like stepping into the shower. Have a shower and imagine that water as it runs over your head. Imagine it carrying away all that negativity, all that attacks or whatever it is that you're dealing with, the drama at this time, and really think about releasing what has already come into your space. And then as you clear that out, then affirm your protection. So through visualizing or affirming that you are safe and protected. So just a few ideas, but there is honestly so many more. If something there stands out for you, then great. Adapt it if you want to suit you in a better way, or don't use any and use something else that you know that feels best for you. So I trust that helps. Thanks, guys. Yes, a bath can be very helpful too. So thank you. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. So a couple of things before I go. I have new earrings, as you can see, because I pinched a set. I love them. They feel so good. I've got like 15 of these similar to these on the website, which work really well with these talismans. So have a look if you like my earrings. I made them. Please have a look. They're my first set I made, so I'm very excited. So have a peek if you like. There's some new ceramics on the website. We've got some little bird's nests, which are cute. What else have I put up there? Namaste pots. Candle holders and things. I've got the kiln on now. It's almost at maximum temperature at 1120 degrees Celsius. So that's almost reached maximum temperature. That will cool down for the next 12 hours or so. So tomorrow I'll be, actually will I? Because I'll be out all day. Hopefully tomorrow I'll do a live video stream of opening up my kiln, which is full of smudge bowls. There's 17 smudge bowls in there. Pretty sure, yeah, 16 smudge bowls. So if you're waiting on those, keep an eye out for a live feed, hopefully tomorrow. If not, there'll definitely be a photo. So thanks for connecting. Have a fantastic weekend, and sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Thank you, and namaste.